The first special right angle triangle is the 45-45-90 triangle. And from 45-45 we can notice that it's isosceles triangle. The isosceles triangle is the triangle which two sides are equal. So at the front of us we have a triangle. This angle is equal to 90 degrees. This side is equal to that side, S and S, A or A, because the measure of the angles are the same. So clearly the hypotenuse is the greatest side. To find the length of the hypotenuse, we multiply the side by root 2. We multiply the side by root 2. For example, if I have a right angle triangle and both of the two acute angles are equal and each one of them is 45, so this is an isosceles right angle triangle. And this side is equal, for example, 7. So that side is equal to 7. If I wanted to find the hypotenuse, so I multiply 7 by root 2. And I can keep it as a radical form. In case of I have the length of the hypotenuse, for example, I have the length of the hypotenuse is 8, and I wanted to find one of the legs, x, and here x of the both sides are the same. So we divide the hypotenuse by root 2. And when we divide 8 by root 2, the answer is 4 root 2. If you are not allowed to use calculator, 8 over root 2, and you wanted to simplify it, you are going to multiply up and down by root 2. Root 2 by root 2 is equal to 2, and 8 by root 2 is 8 root 2. So I can divide 8 and 2 by 2, which is equal to 4 root 2. This in case of you are not allowed to use calculator. So if I wanted to find the hypotenuse, I multiply the leg by root 2. But if I wanted to find the leg, I divide the hypotenuse by root 2. This is the first special case of the right angle triangle. Regarding question number 1, and as we can see, we have a right angle triangle and the two angles, each one of them is 45. So this is a special case or a special right angle triangle. So this side is equal to this side. So the missing is the leg and the given is the hypotenuse. So if I wanted to find the leg, and the leg in this case is x, so I'm going to divide 6 root 2 by root 2. I cancel root 2 with root 2, so the leg is equal to 6. Regarding question number 2, I also have the hypotenuse and I'm looking for one of the leg in a special right angle triangle because these two sides are equal as it's 45-45. So x is equal 4 divided by root 2. How I can simplify it? I'm going to multiply up and down by root 2. So up is going to be 4 root 2 and down root 2 by root 2 is 2. 4 root 2 divided by 2 is 2 root 2 as I divided 4 by 2. So the right answer is A. Question number 3. I have one of the legs and I'm looking for the hypotenuse. And in this case, the hypotenuse is equal the leg multiplied by root 2. So it's 3 multiplied by root 2, so it's directly 3 root 2. So it's very important to understand how you are going to decide. You are looking for the leg or you are looking for the hypotenuse. Regarding question number 4, the length of a diagonal of a square is 10. So let's draw a square. We know that square all sides are equal and each angle is equal to 90. Diagonal, this side is equal to 10. And I'm looking for the length of the side. So I'm looking for the leg. So I'm going to divide it 10 by root 2. If I want to divide it 10 by root 2, I'm going to multiply to simplify it up and down by root 2. So it's 10 root 2 divided by 2, which is equal to 5 root 2. So the right answer is A. The second special case of the right angle triangle is the 30-60-90 triangle. Notice that it's not any kind of a triangle. It's a right angle triangle that one of its angle is 30 and the other angle is, of course, it's 60, since the sum of the angles of the triangle is equal to 180. Notice that I have three sides here. A small side that opposite to the angle 30, a long side which is the hypotenuse and it's always the longest side, and the side opposite to the angle 60. I usually start with the smallest side. How I figure out the smallest side? By dividing the hypotenuse by 2. So we can say that the side opposite to the angle 30 is equal half the length of the hypotenuse. And after I can find the side opposite to the angle 30, I multiply it by root 3 to figure out the side opposite to the angle 60. So the side opposite to the angle 60 is equal root 3 multiplied by the side opposite to the angle 30. For example, if I have a right angle triangle and the given is the side opposite to the angle 30, which is equal to 7. So directly I can find the hypotenuse by multiplying this side by 2. So if the hypotenuse here is x and the other leg is y, so x is equal to twice the length of the side opposite to the angle 30, which is equal to 14. And the side opposite to the angle 60, which is equal to y, is the side of opposite to the angle 30 multiplied by root 3. So it's 7 root 3. So notice that in case number 1, the given was the side opposite to the angle 30. Let's go to the next of the second case. If the given is the hypotenuse and I wanted to find the side opposite to the angle 30 and I wanted to find the side opposite to the angle 60. I start with the side opposite to the angle 30. And this is half the length of the hypotenuse, so it's equal to 6. Now, it's easy to find the side opposite to the angle 60. So y is equal, the side opposite to the angle 60, 30, which is equal to 6, multiplied by root 3, which can be written as 6 root 3. Third case is to give you the side opposite to the angle 60. For example, if it's 9. The first thing you do is to find the side opposite to the angle 30. Let's call it x and y. Sorry, x and the hypotenuse is y. So the third case here, the given is the side opposite to the angle 60. And to figure out the side opposite to the angle 30, I divide 9 by root 3. And this by using calculator, it will be 3 root 3. Without using calculator, you are going to multiply up and down by root 3. So it's 9 root 3 over 3 and divided 9 by 3, it will give you 3 root 3. Then I wanted to find y, the hypotenuse. It's twice the side opposite to the angle 30. So it's twice 3 root 3, which is equal to 6 root 3. So in these three different cases, the given here was the smallest side opposite to the angle 30. The case here was given the hypotenuse, the longest side, and the third case is the side or the medium side opposite to the angle of measure 60 degrees. And this all what you need to know about the special right angle triangle. Question number 1. I have angle of 30, its opposite side is equal to 8, so the shortest leg is equal to 8. And of course, the side opposite to the angle 60 is equal to the leg multiplied by root 3. We know that the shortest side is half the hypotenuse, so the value of x is equal to twice the side opposite to the angle 30, so it's equal to 16. So the value of x is equal to 16. Regarding question number 2. The given here is the hypotenuse and the side opposite to the angle 30, which is the shortest leg. So I'm looking for the longest leg. So I can say that x is equal to 6 multiplied by root 3, which is equal to 6 root 3. Question number 3. I have the side opposite to the angle 30 and its length is equal to 5. And I'm looking for the side opposite to the angle 60. So x is equal 5 multiplied by root 3, which is equal 5 root 3. Question number 4. I have the hypotenuse and I have the side opposite to the angle 60, and I'm looking for the shortest side. So if I wanted to find x, I'm going to divide the hypotenuse by the shortest by 2, so it's 8 divided by 2, so it's directly is equal to 4. If you don't have the hypotenuse and you have the side opposite to the angle 60 and you wanted to find x, you may also divide it for root 3 by root 3, which is equal to 4. So the right answer is D.